Police in the northern region are holding a nurse of the Damongo government hospital for allegedly raping a 24-year-old European who was on admission at the said health facility. The social worker who had visited the Mole National Park from the Volta region where she is based was rushed to the hospital after she fell ill. But her predicament worsened after the male nurse decided to take advantage of her, as reported. Correspondent Martina Bugri has the rest of the story.
Narrating the incident to JoyNews, Northern Regional Crimes Officer Superintendent Kusi Apia said the lady in question has been in the country since September and had visited the Mole National Park on the 4th of April. He said she had gone to the Larbanga tourist site with another tourist she had met at the Mole National Park when she was taken ill and brought to the Damongo hospital. He added that a nurse duty to support the lady asked her if she wanted a private ward or the general ward, which the lady in question opted for the private ward. Superintendent Kwesi added that according to the lady, the nurse frequented her room and at a point, the lady asked if she could loosen up because she was uncomfortable, which the nurse said it was okay. He said after several visits to the lavatory, the lady came back weak to find the nurse in her room. He said the nurse helped her to lay back in her bed because she was weak. She added that the nurse started fondling with her breast and raped her.
According to the lady, she said, looking at her condition, she was vomiting and at the same time attending to frequent toilet. So if there was any private ward, then she wanted to get that place. So really, it was giving a private accommodation. It was that nurse who was attending to her. And that time she was feeling cold and she was giving an injection. So it's like she later when she became, she was feeling warm. So she told the nurse, "Can I remove my trouser? I'm feeling warm." And she said, "Oh yes, you can remove it." So the nurse used to frequent himself at the ward there, at the where she was sleeping. And according to her, at the point in time, she went to a 10-meter call, and when she returned, the nurse was there. It was even the nurse who helped her to put her on the bed. He fell loose, and later the nurse came and sat on the bed and started fondling with her breast and sucking the nipples. And before you see, the man had landed on her and started doing the thing. She showed that the man was weak, but she felt very weak to so that was the issue.
Superintendent Kwesi said the case has been transferred from the Damongo Police to the Northern Regional Police Command. He added that some series of tests have been conducted on the lady.
We have gone to hospital with the lady and several tests has been done on her, and we are waiting for medical report. Meanwhile, the suspect is in our custody. Either tomorrow or tomorrow next, we shall take him to the court. But it's likely tomorrow we shall also go to the scene there to find out from what might have taken place there. The normal charge will be.
So the case has been transferred to the Northern Region Police. Of course, ASP Mohammed Tanko is the Northern Regional Police Public Relations Officer. He joins us on the line with some updates on the investigation so far. So thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Let me find out from you whether you've established any facts so far beyond what we know already.
Yeah, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to your listeners as well. We've not been able to establish any concrete facts as of now. So you understand and agree with me that for facts, they come only after investigations have been thoroughly conducted. We are still conducting investigations. This morning, the suspect, that is Ernest Green, was taken to the Tamale District Court 1, where he has been remanded into police custody to allow for further investigations to be conducted. As I speak to you, the officers from the regional CID have taken the suspect and the complainant to Damongo to try to establish one or two things that is geared towards ascertaining exactly what happened that particular dawn that the lady complained about. So that is where we are now.
Right. Let me find out from you if the gentleman in question, Mr. Green, whether or not he admits to rape in his statement.
No, he has not admitted. He has denied that. He has denied anything like that happened.
Okay.
So it is now up to us to try to carry on investigations as we are doing, to try to establish the case against him or prove his innocence.
Right. But if he doesn't admit and he denies, in fact, what is his account of the story that we have?
I'm not ready to go into what he has told us, except to say that he has denied the allegations against him. And further investigations, as I told you, is underway. We will not hesitate to tell you things that we think should be in the public domain. But that notwithstanding, we will not be able to give you every step or to churn out information on every step that is taken so far as this information is concerned. But we are assuring that whatever is necessary for public consumption will be available to put it into the public domain.
Will that information about his version of the story jeopardize the investigation anyway, do you think?
Yeah, you see, he gave us his statement. That is only after we came back from court. We had wanted, he was arrested somewhere on Friday. We had wanted to take his statement, but he insisted that he will not volunteer any information till his lawyer was present. And the lawyer only came with me or came to supervise his statement after we had come to court. And from the court, we had to also proceed to Damongo to carry on further investigations.
Okay.
So I've not been able to have exactly what is contained in his statement. But mostly, even if I have, it might not be good to put it into the public domain.
Understand that. But now that he is in your custody, you're processing him for court. How soon
he has been to court already.
Oh, he's been to court already. When next does he go to court?
Yeah, he'll be going to court on the 26th, or he'll be going back to court on the 26th of this month.
Okay. Finally, we understand that from the Damongo police, where initially he was taken in and where the lady was given the documents to go through the test, we understand that the medical reports was what the police there was waiting for. Do we have the medical report, and does it say that she was indeed raped?
The last time I spoke to the crime officer, he had not secured the medical report.
Okay.
And he's also part of the officers who went to Damongo.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
You're most welcome.
ASP Mohammed Tanko is the PRO for the Northern Region Police Command there. Also on the phone now is the president of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, Dr. Kweku Asante Krobia. Doctor, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. If it is established, and we're saying if because we don't have the details at the moment, it is not established. The police is telling me right now that the gentleman has denied the allegations of rape. But if it is established, what sort of measures, what sort of punitive measures do you usually have in place for such cases?
Right. Thank you very much. We take up cases of this nature according to their merit. And once this is supposed to be a typical criminal case, once it is established, the law will fully take its course. But counting on that position that it may be established that the offense committed, the professional line of action will also come to play, where we'll set up a disciplinary committee and then we'll deal with the matter professionally also. But that aspect about the criminal case, the association cannot be involved because it may be in the hands of the police and they will handle that. But at the professional level, what we normally do is to set up a committee to investigate it and then to start to take measures as it is affected.
Is this gentleman someone known to the association?
Yes, we know that he is a member of the association.
What do you know about him?
Well, the association has structures, and by structures, it belongs to the membership of the Northern region. And so, since the case that I've been talking to the regional chairman of the Northern regional chairman of the association, trying to find out the authenticity of that. And you're getting the same information that has been put up, that is the denial aspect of it. But we haven't entered the discourse of investigation. So when we arrive at that, we will also reconcile it with the account that the alleged corporate is putting up the public. So then you establish but before we move on to the point of setting up a similar committee, depending on the outcome. So he is a member of the association and he's registered with us through the Northern region.
Okay. Is this a very strange occurrence, or is this something you say you have dealt with before as an association?
Well, that one has not been established yet. And
I'm not talking about whether or not it is true. I'm asking whether such incidences are, strange occurrences. I mean, is it something that happens once a while, or something that the association is has totally never dealt with, or is it something that it's quite usual?
Oh, and not that which has come to the notice of the current leadership of the association. We have never been informed of such an occurrence before, and not at the time that we received leaders of the association have we received any such report.
Sir, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. I've been speaking with Dr. Kweku Asante Krobia. He is the president of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association.